Hi, welcome back to the gym. It's me, Mr. Painter. Today we're talking about walking and biking safety. We're going to use Coal City as our example, of course, because that's where we all live. And we're talking about the kids and how to get around our town safely by walking and biking. So here are some of the bullet points behind me we're going to talk about, and then I'm going to give you the links to some videos that we use to help us through this. So, walking. First of all, we talk about traffic, explaining to kids what traffic is and why it's so important that they understand it and that they are watching out for it, because it is a thing that can hurt us. So they understand that traffic can be cars, trucks, buses, motorcycles, anything with wheels or engines, and it can also be a bicycle, anything that can harm us. So we definitely talk about the thing that we are being most careful of is traffic. How do we do that? Well, when there's a sidewalk present, we always choose to walk on a sidewalk. In a situation where there is not a sidewalk present, we talk about the kids, we explain to them that you should be on the left side of the road. Left side. So if I'm looking at the road, I'm on the left side of the road because I want to be facing the traffic coming at me. The reason I want to face the traffic coming at me is if a car swerves or not paying attention or they're texting or whatever the thing may be that they are doing, I want to be able to react to it and get out of the way. If a car is coming behind me and I cannot see that car, I cannot react to that car. So you're on the left side facing traffic off of the road, always off of the road, in the grass, on the edge, in the skirt, if possible. Okay. The next thing we talk about, make sure you're easy to see. We can reduce most incidents if you are visible. The drivers need to be able to easily see you, and that can be just simply bright colors. Of course, at nighttime, if you're out, you have reflectors on. You have a nightlight of some sort on your bicycle or while you're walking. Something that shows where you're at. Very, very important. Okay. Another one. Anytime you're crossing a road, we talk about this. Very simple. You look left, right, left again. It's so simple to explain, and we just talk about you look left, right, and then you have to look left again because it is very possible that a car came out of nowhere and is now coming from where you already checked. So don't go assuming it was okay. Check one more time. Left, right, left again. Another one we talk about is crossing driveways. A really big one in our town. Lots of people park in their driveways, not in their garages. And when you are parking in your driveway, it's easy for us to assume, we talk to the kids about this, to assume the vehicle is empty and it's not moving. So we explain to them that vehicles have backup lights. So I kind of talk about the white light that comes on, and they understand that if it changes, that car's about to move. And we also explain that if you are crossing behind a parked vehicle, you should always slow down and check, look and listen, use your eyes and your ears. If there's a grown-up in that car getting ready to back up, do not walk behind that car until that grown-up has made eye contact with you and maybe waved you across. So that means they understand that you're there and they are watching you. If they do not make eye contact and they do not know you're there, you do not cross behind that car. You just keep waiting until that car is gone, then you can cross the driveway. So we talk about that safety. Big important part to talk about in Coal City because of all the parked cars. All right, so walking. I know it's pretty simple. That's it in a nutshell. The video will help with more. Biking, the bullet points for biking that we talk about. One of the first things I talk about is making sure that the bike that they are riding fits them. And a very simple rule of thumb is if I can get on my bike and stand over it with both feet touching the ground, not wobbling back and forth, I'm probably pretty good. Now that's with the seat kind of touching my bottom. If I'm on with my bottom on the seat and one tippy toe is touching and I'm doing this to get going, that bike does not fit me. As you guys know, yes, a lot of them can ride that bike once they get moving, but that is not safe. That's how they tip over and fall on the edge of a street or when they have to stop at a corner or something. So make sure your bike fits you. The helmet, obviously really important. We talk about bike safety and dressing appropriately. Safety equipment is very important, but helmet is the most important of all the equipment. Again, they should be wearing bright clothes. Their bike should definitely have the reflectors in their wheels so that they can be seen when it starts to get nighttime. And we talk about ride right. Now, this is different than walking. Walking, you're on the left side facing traffic. Riding a bicycle, you are riding with traffic. Okay? So you ride right, same direction as the traffic. Now, we also discussed that Coal City just got its first bicycle lanes right uptown, which is kind of interesting. And I like that those bicycle lanes, they put the arrows in them. So very simple, follow the arrows if you're on your bicycle. With that said, we also talked about the fact that if they're riding bikes, they are expected to follow traffic signs, road signs, street signs. they are expected to. As a bike rider, that's what you do. Stop signs still means stop for you. A red light still means you stop. A green light means you can go. All of the signs that vehicles have to follow, the kids should be following on their bicycles to keep them safe. That way drivers know what they're about to do. Okay, and then of course the left, right, left again. If they come to an intersection, they're going to look left, look right, look left again. If it's safe, then they can go across. We also talk about if it's a really busy intersection. In Coal City, we basically have one, two if you count the IS, right there by the McDonald's. If they are not a very confident, comfortable rider, then I tell them, I go, there is nothing wrong with getting off your bicycle and walking it across as opposed to always riding it. Because if there's a chance that you're going to get off and you're going to tip, you don't want that to happen in the middle of the road. So before you get to the intersection, or when you get to that intersection, you're going to get off, you're going to walk your bike the entire way to make sure that you are staying safe, okay? If you are not a very confident rider. So busy intersections, you can walk your bike. And those are all the bullet points for walking and riding safely. I'm going to give you the link at the end of this video to show you what we watched in class, some very simple YouTube videos, and I hope that helps. So, moms and dads, remote learners, please have these conversations with your kids. Kids, have these conversations with your parents. You can be the teacher for a little bit. They would love that. And then check out those videos. All right? Have a great day. Stay safe.